Hi, I'm Jennifer from my-colorado-kitchen.com. Today we are going to be making a macaroni salad. We are going to start by making the dressing. So we're going to take 1¼ cup of mayonnaise. So I really like to use olive oil mayonnaise. I think it tastes the best, but use your favorite mayonnaise. That's completely fine. We're going to mix up that dressing base. Then we will add all the rest of the ingredients for this macaroni salad. My mom would always make this macaroni salad growing up, and it is the best. It's probably the only macaroni salad that I like. And it's a surprise. It's a little bit of a surprise on what you put in it, and then the flavors that all mesh together so well that I feel like you will fall in love with it just like I did. So we're going to take that 1 cup. And we're going to do another 1/4 cup. Don't have to be super exact with this, but it's just right around those measurements. The next thing that we're going to add is 1 cup of pickle juice. This might be a little bit of a surprise for you, but it is so good. It makes this salad feel so light. It is not a heavy salad, which is so great for the summer as we have enough heavy things. So it's a light salad. We're going to do 1 cup of that pickle juice. These are my favorite pickles. They are the Grillo's pickles, and they are made with amazing ingredients. No dyes, so you don't have any of that yellow number 5 in there, and it's just so refreshing and great. So we'll put that pickle juice right in our bowl. The next things we're going to add will be our seasonings. So we're going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. Then we're going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. And then lastly, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Then we're going to take our whisk and we're just going to mix this all together. It doesn't have to be super smooth, but you do want to get most of those chunks out of there of that mayonnaise. So we're just trying to combine it all together. If you want more from scratch recipes, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I post 2 new recipes each week. This macaroni salad would be so great to serve at any barbecues, any gatherings that you'd have, especially over the summer. It can definitely be made year round, but I would say this is definitely my favorite summer dish to go with some grilled hamburgers, hot dogs, whatever you're serving. All right, so that's good enough. You will see it's not completely smooth, but it's smooth enough. Then we're going to set that aside. The next thing that we're going to add is 8 ounces of cooked pasta. So the 8 ounces is uncooked pasta that I cooked ahead of time, and then I'm just going to add that right into my bowl. You can use any short pasta that you would like. You can use the traditional macaroni, or honestly, I don't know all the names of them, but anything that you would like that's your favorite is great. So you'll add that in there. Next, we're going to loosely chop 6 hard-boiled eggs. So I went ahead and made these hard-boiled eggs earlier, so that way we didn't have to do that together. If you want the best tips and tricks on how to make hard-boiled eggs, then I will link in the description below my deviled egg recipe, and you can watch that and then come back here and make this macaroni salad. You don't want to chop these too small, because you really want that big egg flavor when you take a bite in this salad. You might be tempted to chop them small, but trust me on this. You want them big. Once those eggs are chopped, we're going to add those into the bowl. And lastly, we're going to add some pickles. So I use these same Grillo's pickles. You could use whole pickles, or I just bought these spears. We're going to about 1 cup. You don't want these too small either. For the full printable recipe details, I will link in the description below, or you can check them out on my website at my-colorado-kitchen.com. You can see that these are just roughly chopped. You do not want them to be super small because they'll taste so much better when you have that bigger chunk of them in there. So we'll add our cup of pickles to our dish. Then we're just gonna take a spoon and we're gonna stir it together. This will seem runny at first, but that pasta is going to absorb a little bit of that liquid. The flavors are going to meld together even more. If it does seem a little dry after you've put it in the fridge for a little while, add some more mayonnaise and pickle juice. No big deal. This may not be the most beautiful macaroni salad that you've ever seen, but I think it's gonna be the tastiest. And that's it. There you have it. I hope you guys really enjoy this recipe. It is so good. It is tart. It is refreshing. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell so you never miss a recipe. I post 2 new recipes each week. And check out my website at my-colorado-kitchen.com. You get the full printable recipe details there. I'll also link them in the description below. And from my kitchen to yours, happy cooking!